Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. For anyone who doesn't know me, my name's Deb and I'm from the northwest of England. I've worked in the investigation field for over 45 years and that includes the paranormal realm, so I'm well used to be called a few names. I also grew up in a really strange situation. I'm an English girl, but my heritage is Irish, Welsh, Northern European, Scandinavian and Basque. So at some point, my ancestors came to this island many, many hundreds of years ago, and the end result was me. I don't know how they feel about that. I also have family members who are dual heritage. So to be called a racist was a bit shocking for me because I'm probably one of the least racist people in the world. But I was, and I'll tell you why I was. I am all for people finding out about their roots. If you live on this wonderful isle of ours, look back, even if it's only been one generation, to your forefathers and learn some lessons from them. And when I say that, I mean that for all colours, creed and heritage. We've lost a lot of our culture in the UK and we've had it taken and stolen from us long before we even had governments, right back to the day when the first invaders landed here. I put a post up imploring people to find out about themselves, and it caused a bit of an uproar on my other social medias. I probably am going to lose my job over this post, but it's come to a time now where I'm okay with that. I think the UK as I know it, the UK I grew up in, is a thing of the past. There's no community anymore. There's no us. There's just I. And there are many of us Brits who are hoping like hell that you will wake up and you will help us do something about it. I hear a lot of people say to me, "Oh, Debbie, you can't say that. It's wrong to say that." No, it's not. It's not wrong to say that. My grandfather served in the war. He was gone from 1940 till 1947. They stuck him in a submarine and shot torpedoes at him. When he came back, the government took every piece of land that he owned, that he worked for. And I can follow that back to many, many generations. This is a wonderful, beautiful island. And we have a very cosmopolitan population. And I'm all for that. I love other cultures. I love embracing them. But in the same way, I have to make a stance and say, I was dressed like this today when I went to Alder. And I was pulled over by two women who told me I was dressed like a whore. I am a 58-year-old woman. I'm not letting anything show. I got a pair of jeans on and a t-shirt. And I'm a whore in my own town for wearing my own clothes, which is absolutely ridiculous. So now I'm taking a stand. I'm not a whore. I'm not an Islamophobe. I'm not any of those things. I am a British woman who grew up in England and has every other country in the UK in my blood. And I'm nobody's whore. So you'll be hearing a lot more about me in the coming weeks. As I say, I've spent a really long time investigating, and a lot of that investigation has been to put on one side so that I can further one career, and I'm not at that level now. Today changed me. I look around and I see what used to be my hometown, and it isn't a hometown anymore. I don't recognise it. And I'm not just talking about immigration. Dossers come in all colours. I see families on our estate who are working, who don't have money to put shoes on the kids' feet. And there are other families out there, generations back, who've never done a day's work in their life. And they get everything free. They know the system and they know how to play it. I pay tax, I work, I'm disabled, and many people know that. But that doesn't give me the right to sit back and expect somebody who works to fund my lifestyle when I'm able. I understand that there are people who are not able. But I am very lucky. I'm able to work with my disability. And I'm going to use that now for as long as I can until I start to see the lions roar. Stop listening to propaganda. You feel it. It's in here. And you've had enough as well. Every bus you get on, every time you walk to town, every time your kids go out the door, you're frightened about what's going to happen. I don't want that. I want it to go back to like it was for us. When we went out in the morning and we came back when the lights were coming down. I want that for my children and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren and through the lines. And in the same way that I'm proud of my grandfather, I hope that one day my grandchildren will be proud of me.